Ain't no questions. Who's about to feel it? You're welcome, Queen. But you're welcome. Let's go, yo. Y'all ready? C Stu's in detention. Comedian André Mulligan, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We are in the building. We are in the building because nobody got it. Nobody got it. Nobody got it. Take it. Take it. Hey, let's go. What's going on, man? Good morning. Good morning. What's up, man? C Stu's in the morning. Comedian André Mulligan, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. This is C Stu's in detention. I am your host, Comedian André Mulligan, and I just definitely got to talk about the BS right now, right? So one of the crazy things about life is that my mom says this all the time. You know, she says it because I think she overheard herself understanding that we all need to stay in our own motherfucking lane, right? A lot of people don't understand what stay in your lane means. Stay in your lane is basically don't worry about nobody else. You worry about yourself. You do you, they do them, and that is it. But is that necessarily the best thing? Is that the best factor? Are you able to critique or talk or pull down somebody else? Are you able just to voice your opinion? Now, I know a lot of people might be like, hey, Dre, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? So let's talk about T.I. comedy, right? So I definitely want to go there because I believe that it is this dynamic duel right now for people to be necessarily haters, right? Necessarily nowadays, you can be a hater and it's acceptable. Hating is acceptable. Hating is fucking acceptable. Being a hater is acceptable. Being a loser is acceptable. But what's the fact when the losers are the ones that are in their lane? And what does that mean, Dre? What do you mean by this? What do you mean by this? Well, recently T.I. was doing comedy in Brooklyn, New York, and he was certainly booed. Now, why was he booed? I don't know. Do I care? Yes and no. Why? Because it's this weird dynamics of hateration out here, right? It's the hateration that we have out here that's really, I think, fucking up this world. Definitely turning down the world. Definitely pulling the wrong kind of factors out of people. Y'all gotta remember, Will Smith did comedy, right? Will Smith went on stage and tried comedy, and all of a sudden you got certain people. Now, what I mean by certain people is you gotta depict the difference between people who try to do comedy, people who do comedy, and then people who are making money doing comedy. Those are three different goddamn people, right? So when Will Smith did comedy, the homeboy Real Battles helped him write. They had a few people kind of critique him, show him the right way. Dave Chappelle helped him out. And Will Smith was able to do comedy, and he put it on his bucket list. A lot of people were mad, and they was like, oh, well, that's Will Smith. He can do comedy. Well, right. So T.I. now jumped to the fact of that T.I. wants to do comedy, and all hell has let loose. People are mad because not people, and let me say this so y'all know, people are not mad that the T.I. is doing comedy. Comics are mad that T.I. is doing comedy. Why are comics mad that T.I. is doing comedy? Number one, because T.I. already has money. T.I. has money, so in game where people can't make money, hey, good morning, Miss Cynthia. In a comedy game where people don't make money, when people have money and jump in there, people kind of get a little bit upset. Why do they get upset? Because most of these people are running around here. They don't got two dimes to scratch together, and their ass is just broke. They're broke. They don't have money. So when you got people like Will Smith, when you have people like T.I. to jump in and say, hey, I want to do comedy. Now, I remember talking to this gentleman by the name of Tom Sobel, who is a booker out of Louisville, Kentucky. I remember Tom Sobel telling me, he was like, I asked him to give me some advice. I said, hey, Mr. Sobel, can you give me some advice on what I need to do in order to be a great, amazing comic? And he said, number one, write. Always write. He said, Andre, you need to make sure that you're writing and you're consistent. What's up, Dino? He said, you need to make sure that you're writing and that you write and you write and you write and you write and you get better. He said, but let me break this down to you, Andre. He said, the sad part about the new age of comedy, he said, what's up, Don Face? He said, the problem now with comedy is the factor that celebrities are now doing comedy. And with those celebrities, they have a following. Now, people don't understand that the world of comedy is its own new bucket, right? The world of comedy is its own new bucket. So what he told me, he said, Andre, you know, what you have to understand is that now with celebrities doing comedy, that they bring in their own audience, but also some of them are actually good comedians. Right? Because I don't know when the last time y'all been to a comedy show, but you're not fucking laughing all the way through. All the stuff that you see on TV, the Def Comedy Jam, things like that, that was only 3 to 5 minutes that these people were doing. So they came up, they gave a boom, killer 3 to 5 minutes. Now, if you look on Netflix, there are tons, and when I mean tons, there are tons of comedy albums or comedy movies, comedy flicks that have now came on with stand-up comedy. But if you look at them, you'll be like, God damn, they could have paid me to do this. They could have paid me to do this. The average person is saying that because the fact that they don't know what comedy is, they haven't did comedy, and it's very easy to critique from the outside looking in. That's no different than people critiquing. It's no different than people out here critiquing LeBron James and saying, "Oh, he LeBron James. If I was that size, I'd be able to do it." Not necessarily, dog. Not necessarily. So the new thing when it comes to comedy is people are protective, right? People don't want T.I. in their lane. People don't want T.I. on the stage. People don't want T.I. doing it. But the crazy thing about it is that comedians are rapping. Comics are rapping. Now, you can't go to a comic and say, hey, man, don't rap. You're not a rapper. You're not a this. Now, why is the comedy world so pissed off at T.I.? Why they're pissed off? Because he has money. He has millions of dollars. And comedy is about struggle. Comedy is not necessarily about funny anymore. It's about the struggling person out there. Now, this is the whole switch, though. You'll go to certain places and people will say, this is my therapy, yo. This is my no, motherfucker, this is not your therapy. This is comedy. This is comedy. It is comedy. Anybody can do comedy. Whether you good, bad, suck, great, amazing, whatever. Comedy is comedy. But people are mad that T.I. has stepped his ass on the stage and now he's trying to get another bag. Wow. Wow. Nobody said shit to Kevin Hart when he did Chocolate Dropper. You know what I'm saying? Nobody said that. He did Chocolate Dropper, even though it was just a spoof. He really did put out an album. But also, Cat Williams put out an album. Also, Eddie Murphy put out an album. Also, Steve Martin put out an album. You got people that stepped over into the music industry and start doing this. Justin Timberlake is a singer and he's a comic, but also a lot of people don't understand that he got a Grammy from doing Dick in a Box off Saturday Night Live. It was a real fucking album and it was a killer comedy album. But people are upset at T.I. I was looking at the T.I. show the other day from Brooklyn, New York, and I was talking to this comedian, and he said the thing about Brooklyn is that New York, they will show you if they will let you know how funny you are. But I think that's kind of more of a satire kind of thing. Why do I say that? Because the average comedian is not super fucking funny. They're not. The average comedian is not about being funny, yo. It's not about it. I didn't know that. I'm learning this the hard way. It's not about being fun. It don't matter if you can keep people ha 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 ha. It's how many people are going to come out and see you. It's how many people are going to buy drinks. It's how many people are going to buy tickets. God damn it, if T.I. can pack out a club and bomb, he can do that. He can do that. Nobody was as, it's like this. T.I. is not bad. He's not that bad of a comic compared to what I see all the time. He's not awful. He's been in the game 12 weeks, bro, and people are mad at T.I. Why? Why? What are you mad for? This is why I respect T.I. I was watching his set, and I'm like, okay, he's telling a story. He's telling, but people, number one, don't want to show him the love because he's T.I. So that's number one, right? So that's number one. He's T.I. Don't want to show love, and they believe that if he's a straight gangster rapper, he's a rapper. Why are you telling Joe? Oh, T.I.'s a thug. He's a gangster, and he rich. He shouldn't be telling Joe. So why not? Why not? Why can't T.I.? Why can't T.I. tell jokes and because he has money? That's why people are more so upset, because he has money, he has dollars, and he has a fan base, and he don't have to switch it around, right? T.I. can sell out a theater doing comedy with no problem, and he don't have to necessarily be funny. And the reason why most comics are mad is because they don't have a following. No one's buying their tickets. He can go anywhere. T.I. can go anywhere. Comedy Cellar, Comedy Store, Laugh Factory, Improv, any comedy club, and get time. Comics hate it because they got to kiss ass. We do. We got to kiss ass. Some of the women got to do whatever. Some of the dudes are sniffing cocaine, doing whatever to get in. You got to hang out. T.I. didn't have to do none of that. He didn't have to do it. So people are like, oh, you ain't struggle. You ain't struggle. Because you ain't struggle, you shouldn't be allowed to do comedy. Shut the fuck up, yo. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. This is a new world to where you don't necessarily have to be a certain way. This is bullshit. Come on, man. Come on, man. This new world, what's up, Renegades of Fun? This new world, you don't fucking have to be funny. Most comics aren't funny. They're not. They're not. Most of them aren't funny. Most of them aren't getting fucking laughs. Go to a comedy show and see if you laugh 10 straight minutes through, 15 straight minutes through, 30 straight minutes through. And most of the time, you're not doing it because the world is so goddamn paved over bullshit, is that the sucking comics are the ones that are complaining. They really are. I don't give a shit about him going out there getting his bag, man. It is the business. Can you put asses in seat? Number one, right? Can you put asses in seat? And two, are they going to buy drinks? Are they going to buy this? Hey, people go all the way out to try to get a fan base. You know what I'm saying? People go all the way out to try to get a fan base. Hey, definitely, I wish that every single person that I talked to, every person I knew would come out and see André Mulligan do comedy, do stand-up. But are they doing that? Not necessarily. Am I mad? Am I mad? No. Am I mad? Yes, no. What does that mean, Andre? Why are you yes, no mad? Because it's like a motherfucker that say they gonna help you move your house, right? Say you got a full house full of furniture. You got a full house full of furniture, and you say, hey, y'all, I'm moving. Can somebody come and help me move? And you put that post. How many people are actually going to show up to help you move? You know, crazy thing about it, I'll be the nigga to go over and try to help people move. But people aren't going to necessarily help you move. But so people are mad because T.I. found the fucking, he found the cheat code. What is the cheat code? I got a fan base. If I can get extra money, let me go get extra money. He doing his podcast. He rapping. He's acting. Dog, open up every single door. A lot of people mad because they can't rap. Oh, He got a record deal, right? He got his own label. He got his own. People are looking at the bag. They're not looking at the fact that this man going out doing comedy. We welcome anybody else to the comedy world, but people are mad because T.I. is doing comedy because the fact that, like I said, he got a fan base. He can pack asses in seats, and most of y'all ass can't put more than 4 people in the seat. And y'all fucking mad? Y'all mad at this man because he's out there doing it? It's just like that. It's like when Tyrese started rapping. Rappers got mad. People got mad at Tyrese because he was rapping. They're like, oh, what the fuck Tyrese rapping? He ain't no rap. And what Tyrese said is very, 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 very fucking simple. He said, nigga, y'all been singing. He said, y'all singing. I can't rap. A lot of people don't know. T.I. started out, not T.I., my fault. Tyrese started out as a rapper. If you go back and look at Tyrese's first song, he rapped on his first song. On the third verse, he rapped. I'm from Watts. That's what he did. It was I'm from Watts. Yeah. But then I'm from Watts. That was it. That's all he said. It was like a quick Shanice rap. If anybody know the song, I like your smile. She rapped. Doja Cat raps. But Remy Ma was like, she's not a rapper. She's a pop. No, she's a fucking rapper. Quit disrespecting people, y'all. Soon as you get up on stage and you tell a joke, it don't matter if you're on there for 30 seconds or for 30 years, you are a comic. You are a comic. Now, I broke my fault. My fault. Because I said this based on my genre, based on what I used to do. So there's 3 things, right? There's a comedian, there's a comic, there's a comedian, and then there's your name. What does that mean, Andre? What does that mean? Everybody that gets on stage is a comedian, whether they tell a joke or not. If it hits or not, they wrote it, they did it, they are comedians. When they start getting paid, they are comics. When you become bigger than a comic, you have your name. So what that means is, oh, that's Steve Harvey. Oh, that's Kevin Hart. Oh, that's Dane Cook. Oh, that's Crystalia. Oh, that's Gabriel Iglesias, right? When you just on a marquee, oh, these are comics. These are comics. Oh, I'm going to see some comics tonight. Oh, what are you? You're a comedian. What does that mean? Comedian means you tell jokes. That's it. You're not getting paid. Are you paid? You're a comedian. Then when you start becoming a regular, meaning this is your livelihood, this is what you do all the fucking time, then you are a comic. When you get bigger than the comic, you become your name. Your name is a draw. T.I. is T.I. Period. He's a draw. Dave Chappelle is not a comic. He's Dave Chappelle. I'm a comic. What's the difference? He has a name. He has a draw. My name's not doing that. So y'all mad because this man is drawing in people and he beat a lot. He can go on Saturday Night Live. He can tape a Netflix special. He can go on Amazon Prime. Y'all mad. And what this does is it distincts the fact of what these hating ass people are, because a lot of y'all are haters, and now being a hater is acceptable in the world. Being a hater in the new age of America is acceptable. Being two faces is acceptable, and stepping into other people's business is now acceptable out here in these streets. And I'm from a genre where we don't step in people's shit. We don't get in people's business. Why are you in my business? What are you doing? Why are you in my goddamn business? Why are you worried about my pockets? Motherfucker, why are you worried about my pockets? Why are you worried about my pockets? Why are people worried about other people's pockets? Y'all can talk all the shit y'all want to. People said, I heard a comedian say that T.I. bumped them at a comedy show, so they're mad. They don't like T.I. because he came in, he bumped. He's T.I. Period. Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock, all them are their names. And yes, they are allowed to bump your ass. Yes, they are allowed to get the bag. And they have a following. And clubs don't give a shit about you being funny. Can you sell my liquor? Can you put asses in my seat? Can you keep my bills paid? That's all it is. And if you're not doing those three, if you're not doing those three things, then hey, you're not gonna make it out here. You're not gonna make it. Hey, I have to understand this, and I really did understand this when it came up. Is that hey, Andre, this new world of hateration, right? This new world of hateration out here is just what this world is about. What has happened out here is that California love, that California IA, that California NASTA, right? NASTA. Now, when I speak of California, and let me say this so nobody gets mad at me. I'm not talking about Sacramento. I'm not talking about the Bay. I'm not talking about Oakland. I'm not talking about Long Beach, Compton, Watts, Crenshaw. I'm talking about Hollywood, California. Hollywood, California, and Black Hollywood. These are two of the hatingest ass people in the world. Hollywood, California, and Black Hollywood, California. Black people do a lot of black people that are comics are hating on T.I. because they are fucking naturally haters. They don't want to see another brother make the bag. They don't want to see another black man get up and do what the fuck they doing. If LeBron James started acting, people will get mad because LeBron James is acting, because people, I did all this stuff. I struggle to get my name there. And then he just walks in and he gets a feature. People gonna be mad because they struggle to get there. That's the problem with people. Hey, stay in your own motherfucking lane. Worry about your bag. Worry about your focus. T.I. ain't taking stage time from none of y'all. If they book T.I. over you, that means he's bringing more to the table than you bring it. T.I. was on stage and they were booing him, and he stood there like a fucking man. He kept doing his shit. Most of y'all would get scared. Most of y'all run off stage. Most of y'all cut y'all time. But he has been rapping for the longest, 94, 95. He's been on stage. He's been a big rapper since 98. He's been major since 2003. So what that means is he's been doing this. He's got his 10,000 hours in of stage time, regardless of whatever it is. He's mastered his craft. So if he want to step over to another craft, hey, yeah, telling jokes ain't easy. It's not always easy for everybody. But what I will say is get your goddamn following up. Because hey, you got a lot of Instagrammers and people out here that got following of millions. I watched the guy sell out the Improv, who was a YouTuber, and he packed 3 shows out, sold them all out, and the comedians that were in there. And this is kind of what made me kind of take a step back from working at the club too, is that all the comics that were at the door, oh, he sucked, he this, but he packed the room. He put 195 people in the room 3 times in three rows, and you're mad because these people came in and paid $27 for a ticket and they bought 2 items, and you mad? Do the math, bro. Do the math. It's money. It's numbers. That's what I got to be focused on. I got to look. The blueprint's there. Look, the blueprint's there. Get your following up. Get asses in the seat. Get people buying tickets. Because I remember this guy telling me this homeboy named Big John. Big John told me this. He said he don't give out free tickets. He said people support you, they going to buy tickets. If people support you, they are going to buy tickets. They don't want no free tickets. I'd rather motherfucking not come, is what he said, than me give them free tickets to come. Because if somebody's losing, right? Somebody's losing. If you pack a room out, you pack a room out. But if nobody paid for a ticket, Who winning? Not you. You got the audience, but you didn't make the bag. You didn't make the bag. That's what it's about. It's about the bunny. It's about the bag. It's about the power. Can you get asses in seats? Can you get people that are TIs doing it? Will Smith did it. Anybody don't understand that premise and they don't understand that, then therefore you are a fucking hater. You are a hater. And that's what this world has shifted to, is a bunch of goddamn haters, a bunch of non-sayers, a bunch of people that will kill. I heard this, and I was listening to this the other day. Actor said, and this is a great actor, and I forgot his name, but this is what he said, quote unquote. He said that when you're positive energy, you cannot give that positive energy to somebody that don't care. Right? He said, if they don't want to move, if they don't want to be something, you can try your best to inspire them all you want to, and they're not going to do anything no matter what you do. He said, which is different, because the reverse side is that if you are positive, if you are amazing, if you are enjoying your life, that a negative person can bring you down. A negative person can take you out. They can take you out. A negative ass person can take you out. That what that means is that they can pull you out of your high road. They can pull you out of the goodwill. If y'all don't understand, look at what happened to Will Smith. Jada pulled his ass right up out. Pulled his ass right up out the good, positive thing. What it had nothing to do with Chris. It's negative and positive and negative, and people don't like that because most of y'all motherfuckers are negative. Most of y'all are struggling. Most of y'all don't have anything going for y'all, and most of y'all don't live the life that people like T.I. live, people like Will Smith live. So therefore, when those people get in the comedy game, they're mad, they're upset, they're startled. They're flabbergasted. Is that? Can I say flabbergasted? They're flabbergasted. You ain't gonna flabbergast me, motherfucker. Ain't none of y'all gonna flabbergast me. But this is the new world. This is the new world that we lived in. America's new slogan should be the home of the brave. The home of the land of the free and the haters. A lot of y'all fucking haters. Y'all haters, and over time, it has became the toxicity within your spirit. And a lot of y'all are baptized in the hateration. Baptized in the hatering of the I can't do what they can do, so I'ma hate on you kind of thing. Nigga, we used to beat asses for the haters. Now you can't touch people. Now you can't put the paws on people. Y'all remember when you get to put the paw? You remember when you can put paws on a nigga? You remember when I can put paws on you? What you like? Oh, I'm about to put these paws on you. You can't put paws on people. You can't do anything. You got to stand back and take the hating. You got to stand back and listen to people talk. You got to stand back. It used to be a time and a place, nigga. I'm going to see you in these streets. T.I., man, I salute you, bro. I salute you. And Will Smith, bro, hey, nobody really, and I'll give a little time to Will real quick. Will Smith started doing comedy. But let me tell y'all this. I was watching MTV 2007 awards. And I was listening to Eminem, matter of fact, 2005 awards. And I was listening to Eminem say on this song, he's like, Will Smith don't have to cuss to sell records. And Eminem was like, but I do, so fuck him and fuck you too. You think I give a fuck about a Grammy? Most of you niggas can't even stomach me, let alone stand me. White boy, did you literally just say fuck Will Smith? Nobody protected Will Smith. Will Smith has always been the butt of the jokes because he is Will Smith, and he has always had the high road kind of thing. He had the high road. So the reaction that we got was not what Chris Rock did. It's what you bitch ass niggas been out here doing. Disrespectful, just disrespecting the man. Y'all have been disrespecting Will Smith for years. Will Smith has been getting disrespected since parents just don't understand. That's how bad it's been. Boom, 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 boom. Dum 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 dum. I feel they hated on him. Dog. Go get Will Smith, man. I love you, bro. And I fucking understand. I'm going to say that. I understand. I'm not saying this as a comic. I'm saying this as a motherfucking man. I understand. You sick of niggas talking shit. Now, you shouldn't have hit Chris Rock. Understand, nigga, you don't hit him. He's protected. Okay? That's like, he's protected. That's like smacking Don Corleone. Nigga, did you just smack Don Corleone? Did you? We are a civilization of hating ass people, and now the civilization of hating ass people are the people that's running the world. Most of y'all goddamn people out here, y'all can't fight, so we can't put fighting in it. Y'all have no money, so we can't really put money in there. And y'all want to take from other people that worked hard, regardless of whatever you say. The man did his due diligence. If he wants to go out there and tell jokes, if they want to go out there and do comedy, go do it. But I tell you, like Pimp C said, I'm gonna see you, player. I'm gonna see you, and it's gonna be some goddamn furniture moving. I don't care where we at, where we is, what it is, what the hell it is. I'm gonna see you, chump. And that's what I mean. And that was coming from a Southern guy. That was coming from a Texas native from Pimp C, and he said it. That's what the new game is about you hating ass people, and y'all running the spot. Y'all haters are running the thing. Y'all haters are out here. That's it. That's what this country has became, a bunch of hating ass, weak ass, can't do for themselves, gotta look down on somebody else. I ain't doing it, so you doing it. Hey, that's what the world is about. That's what the world is about. And now the older cats, what that mean, the old mentality of I ain't on this hating shit. Y'all, I guess we gotta get to the picture, man. We gotta start hating. I can't do that. I'm sorry. I can't hate people. I don't want to feel that. Matter of fact, if you hate, keep your hating ass away from me. Okay? I salute you, T.I. I salute you, Will Smith. Even Tyrese. I salute you, Tyrese. And we're going to talk about this more about Tyrese, because I want to go back and resurface about Tyrese crying online. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna talk about that. So what I want to thank y'all, man. Today is Margarita Mondays at Senior Fish, downtown LA. So y'all come out, man, starting at 5 o'clock. Let's go. Hey, C-Students in Detention, you are out, baby. You are out.